to call the righteous, but I told you that I shall. Somebody say, I shall deliver you out of all. Somebody say glory. Don't you forget that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Don't you forget that he is the Lion in the tribe of Judah. Don't you forget. Look at somebody and say, don't forget where he brought you from. Don't you forget how he brought you out. Don't you forget that though he slay me, yet will I still trust him. Don't you forget that Job said, somebody say glory. Don't you forget that the Bible says that Job, and there was a man of honor, and sometimes we think that we don't deserve things, and we try to figure out what did I do to deserve what I'm going through. But I heard the Lord say, it's not that you go through, it's not that you've done anything, but it's because you declared to be one of my own. So many are the afflictions of the righteous. If you're righteous, there's going to be some afflictions. But don't you forget that Jesus Christ, he's Alpha and he's Omega. Don't you forget he's the beginning and he's the end. Don't you forget he is God, and besides him there is no other. Don't you forget he is Lord of Lords. Don't you forget he's King of Kings. Don't you forget he's the shepherd, the chief cornerstone. He's the one that the builders rejected. Don't you forget. Don't you forget that it's me, Jesus. He says that you may strong in your weakness. Don't you forget while you're feeling weak. So when God looks at you, he looks at you as a strong body. He's looking at you because he's looking at the seed. It doesn't matter what the shell does. He's letting you know it doesn't matter what the shell looks like. I think y'all missed that one. Sometimes this old shell, I know that's not for everybody. Because some of y'all look in the mirror and just say, my. I know you look at it and you think you look the best since sliced bread. But sometimes I need some honest folks to go with me